Demonstrating your bar chart in this fashion is genuinely impressive to both your colleagues and superior, and the best part of it is very simple to do. Allow me to guide you through the process. We start off by adding 5 columns to our dataset: transparent with the formula 1 minus production column, up end with 15%, down end with 25%, and band 1 and 2 with 5% each. After that, we apply this to all the rows. At this point, make sure and verify that all your data are in percentage. If it's not in percentage, this thing is not going to work. Now, to insert the stack bar chart, place your cursor on your data set here. Press Ctrl A to highlight the whole data set. Go to Insert on your ribbon. Under Charts, on this pull down, under 3D column, you're going to insert this stack column chart. Now, resize and reposition your stack bar chart, something like this. Next, you're gonna select your bar chart like this, go to Chart Design from your ribbon, and then select Switch Rows column, which will make the chart look something like this. Next, you're gonna insert this band 1 and 2 again, one more time. Select the band 1 and 2, Ctrl C to copy in a clipboard, select your stack bar chart, and Ctrl V to insert the 2 new band 1 and 2 on top of the pre-existing band 1 and 2. Now, you're gonna select this plus here, and basically remove your axes, chart title, and grid line. And at this point, this is what your stack chart is going to look like. Now, to make this stack bar chart look cylindrical, right click on any of the bar chart and then select Format Data Series. Gap width, we're going to make it 40%, and the column shape, we're going to make it into a cylinder. And then let's close this. As you can see, that the cylinder look a bit comical and non-realistic. Now, to make it more realistic, you're gonna right click any of the bar chart again one more time, and from the context menu you're gonna select 3D rotation. When this pop-up comes up, scroll down a bit, you'll see a section called 3D rotation. On your X rotation, you're gonna set this to 0 degrees and then basically close this, and now it looks like a cylinder. Now, to reorganize this stack cylindrical chart, what you do is you go and select the stack chart like this, and then you select Chart Design from your ribbon. And then from the data section, you're going to select data like this, and it'll give you a pop-up option like this. Now you have to reorganize or restructure this portion here. You're going to start from the bottom up. What I mean by that is you're going to say down end right at the top here. Select the down end, move all the way to the top, followed by band 1, move after the down end, and then followed by band 2, right below band 1 like this. And after that, you're gonna put production, transparent, and after that you're gonna go band 2 after transparent, then band 1, and then up end at the bottom. So basically it's gonna go down end, band 1, band 2, production, transparent, band 2, band 1, and then up end. Once you have organized in that structure, click on OK to accept that new data structure. Now, to make the top portion transparent, right click on the orange stack bar chart here, Format Data Series, and then in Lines and Fill, you're gonna go Solid, and Transparency, basically you're gonna say 80%. You can change this to 70 if you like, but 80 seems to work perfectly fine for mine. And I'm gonna close this Format Data Series, and this is what it should look like. Now, to make the stack chart look like a cylinder, I'm gonna change dark blue to green, dark red to white, and this green to white, and this blue to green, and the yellow at the bottom to white. Now, to give a bit of a shadow for the cylinder, select the bottom cylinder like this, right click on it, Format Data Series. In here, you're gonna select this Effects, and then on the shadow, the distance, you're gonna probably give about 9 points like this to create a nice looking shadow at the bottom. Now, to close off, the final thing you have to do is to basically select your 5 columns that you added, and to hide it, you can change the font color to white, and then you're done.